with 10,000. It's just like he wanted to be like infinitely deep, and that's, I don't know, I guess it's asking a lot.
I actually understand that. I mean, you know, he doesn't want to be in there playing short stacked on one bullet. It's just not his game, really.
It's true, but maybe he doubles up and gets deep. That's better than not playing, I guess.
And then what if he got his money and he bought in for 11,000? That would be really weird, right? He just wanted that extra 1,000. Yeah.
He'd have to massage Tony a little bit longer. I thought they were working out a deal with that 1,000 a minute. He didn't do it for enough minutes.
Right.
I mean, he kind of had a traumatic experience last time here, Jungleman, in the 48-hour cash game in Vienna.
He lost 40 or 50,000.
No, it was more than that.
80,000. He was the big loser. Huh?
But not only did he lose 80,000, but he lost 80, and then he had to get up because he hadn't brought any more with him, and he didn't want to quit. He was so mad that he had to quit. So I'm not sure how much he set, but it may have been like the Queen Anne, cruise ship. I mean, he may have just sent everything.
I think he won the, quote, high roller in Venice last week, which was like an 8-person sit and go.
Yeah.
But I think he was trying to send that money.
Right.
I played with the winner of the slow roller last week. There was a guy at my table yesterday who just massively slow rolled me. And I think he's the defending slow roll champion of the world.
There's actually, it feels like some places in Europe, they do it for fun, right? It's part of...
No, he claims he was just thinking about raising, and that's why, but it was just kind of... it was very shocking when he turned over his hand.
You seemed to feel earlier today that you might have gotten a bit of a nit roll from Torelli when he dwelled for about a minute and a half
that was
with two
shocking.
queens.
Like, I definitely thought that. Like, he's never folding there. Because it wasn't 4-betting queens to fold. I actually thought the second, because in my mind, the second I didn't get snapped off, I was good. He was folding. And so for him to, like, even take any time on his decision was strange to me.
I mean, I'm like you, Matt. I kind of, the old school way, slow rolling is one of the most rude things you can do to a person at the table. But I've noticed, like the young guys these days, they actually think it's kind of sport, in a sense.
If you know the person and you're good friends with them, then I think it's fine to do. But if you don't know the person, then it's just,
Yeah.
I mean, if, look, there's no malice intended, then it's obviously okay, it's a mistake or whatever. But if somebody's just kind of doing it to be a jerk, then it sucks.
I'm with you. And Tony is just trying to let these guys hang himself with 2 pair. Is he going to win this pot, you think?
Yes.
It's going to be hard for them to make a bet here after there was 2 callers on the turn. It's also going to be hard for Tony to call if there is a bet. Augie betting into 2 people here with a 4-card straight, and a flush card got the other card on the turn that would have made, outside of the straight, which would have been calling him. This could get through here.
This isn't a random gamble. This is a pretty smart little play by Augie here. I mean, or what?
Is Tony last to act?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
no, Tony's checked to the big blind, so he's already checked this river, yeah.
Tony checked.
And he's getting... Aido's thinking about it. And if Aido calls, Tony's going to fold, probably. And so that would be really impressive. Aido calls at the 10, gets Tony to fold the 10-jack.
He's raising.
The raise doesn't make any sense to me.
It's quite beautiful, though, isn't it?
Because he is going to get Tony to fold 10-jack with the raise, but Tony would have folded with the call. I mean, he's raising with the best. It doesn't make any sense because I think Augie's range is so polarized there that either Augie has a straight or a flush and isn't folding to a raise, or he has nothing, in which case his pair of 10s would have been good.
Right. I guess maybe he's worried that Tony might call too behind him.
He's worried about exactly that, but Tony's not. He can't. I don't think Tony can overcall there with 2 pair on that board once the flush comes in.